The Heart's Dilemma. I never imagined my life would become a scene from a romantic drama. There I was, standing in the rain, mascara running down my cheeks, my heart pounding as I stared at John. "Sarah, you can't marry him," he said, his voice breaking. My breath hitched. "What are you saying, John?" I whispered. His eyes, usually so full of life, were now clouded with pain. "I love you, Sarah. I always have." Just as I was about to respond, my phone rang. It was Mark, my fiancé. I glanced at John, his expression desperate. Then back at my phone. I answered, trying to steady my voice. "Hi, Mark. Sarah, where are you?" "The rehearsal dinner is starting," he said, sounding irritated. My mind raced. "I'll be there soon," I said and hung up. John's hand brushed mine. "Sarah, don't go," he pleaded. "Stay with me." My heart was in turmoil. Could I really leave Mark for John? I rushed to the rehearsal dinner, my mind spinning. As I walked into the room, everyone turned to look at me. Mark's mother, with her usual icy stare, scrutinized my disheveled appearance. "You're late," she said curtly. I forced a smile. I got caught in the rain. Mark pulled me aside. "What's going on, Sarah? You look distracted." I took a deep breath, trying to find the right words. "Mark, there's something I need to tell you." Before I could say anything more, a loud crash interrupted us. My best friend, Emily, had knocked over a tray of champagne glasses. "Oops," she said, her face turning bright red. The tension in the room shattered as everyone laughed. Mark shook his head, amused. "Emily," he said, chuckling. But my relief was short-lived. As I looked at Emily, I saw John standing in the doorway, his eyes locked on mine. He'd followed me. My pulse quickened. John walked towards us, ignoring the curious stares. "Sarah, we need to talk," he said, his voice firm. Mark looked between us, confusion and suspicion growing on his face. "Who is this?" he demanded. I swallowed hard. "This is John, my friend." John's jaw tightened. "We need to talk now, Sarah." The room fell silent. I felt the weight of everyone's gaze. I had to make a choice, right there and then. I took a deep breath and turned to Mark. "I can't do this," I said softly. His face fell. "What do you mean?" I looked at John, then back at Mark. "I'm sorry, Mark, I can't marry you." The room erupted in whispers. Mark's mother looked ready to faint. I grabbed John's hand and ran out of the room. Outside, the rain had stopped, and the sky was clearing. John pulled me into his arms. "Are you sure about this?" he asked. I nodded, tears streaming down my face. "Yes, John, I'm sure." If you want more content like this, subscribe.